Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, moviepilot.com, or YouTube itself. What up, world? Uh, First off, man, Merry Christmas to each and every viewer of this review, man. It is highly appreciated that y'all watching. Hopefully it's appreciated however long you've been rocking with me, man. First video, or you've been doing this with me since 2011. Uh, I got a slew of videos that I have done that I am doing. Stay tuned. Hopefully y'all checking all of them out, man. So I just watched Pitch Perfect 3, the third movie in the Pitch Perfect series. Obviously, man, it stars Anna Kendrick, Brittany Snow, Rebel Wilson, Anna Camp, Alexis Knapp, Hannah Mae Lee, Esther Dean, Haley Steinfeld, and Ruby Rose. It's directed by Trish C. I again, like I said in my review for Father Figures, don't know anything else that she's directed. That's my bad, man. So you got the Barden Bellas. They're they're all washed now. They're all adults. They all have their own lives. They came together for one thing. They thought they was gonna be doing like one like farewell performance or whatever, one last hurrah before they become citizens of the world, and they end up on the USO tour, and they think that's gonna be their last attempt at one last performance, and it turns out that DJ Khaled is looking for a group to open for him at some concert or event or whatever. So there's one last competition for the Bellas to ride off into the sunset. And man, I just took the like people have told me like, hey, like don't judge the Pitch Perfect series just because it's some acapella singing girls. Like the movies are funny, so I caved and took a crash course in Pitch Perfect over the last like week or so, and the first one is hilarious. Yeah, like don't stick your nose up, man. Don't judge the title or the trailers, and it's all singing and shit. Um, the first one is hilarious. Two is like a hair less than one. You know what I'm saying? Two is funny too, and this one has its moments. This one is pretty funny too. Anna Kendrick's character is still chasing the music dream from the last couple movies. One's trying to be a vet. One runs a food truck. One does like performances on the corner, and they get this USO call, and they're intimidated by these other groups who can make their own music and all of this. And man, it's funny, man. The situations that they get into are ridiculous, and it's like they can't get right. Every attempt they do to try to impress DJ Khaled goes wrong, and I have always thought DJ Khaled was a cornball. Nothing has changed, man. DJ Khaled is a enormous cornball in this movie, but then like it's about teamwork and it's about family and it's about moving on. Like this movie, I fucks with this movie because it felt like the third and last chapter in a trilogy. Like there was a lot of emotion that these characters went through, knowing that this chapter of their lives was over, that everybody was moving on, but they was always gonna be there for one another. And I've always loved the cast chemistry in this series. Nothing changes. They tie up like there's characters from the other two movies that don't show up, and they do a good job of explaining where they are. That was good. I like that. The performance, everything musical. Like I'm a sucker for music, man. Everything musical in this movie was cool. The riff offs, the performances, DJ Khaled there's something called hip hop that I think he attempts to do, so that was cool. See in the studio, I miss the studio. Chasing some kind of music thing myself, man. I can relate to Anna Kendrick's character, and it does. There's a scene or two where it does get a bit ridiculous. There are some parts that you might call action scenes that get a bit far fetched, but I would still call those funny. If you're a fan of the series, you're gonna like this one. If you're not a fan of the series, I don't think you're just gonna jump in and watch part three. So with all that being said, man, in my opinion, I will say that Pitch Perfect 3 is solid and a half. Have you seen Pitch Perfect 3? what you think about it. Positive, negative, somewhere in between. Let me know, dog. I think I would put it a hair above 2. Like, it's not as funny as 1, but I think it's a little better than 2. So it's a solid series. So I've recently posted reviews for Star Wars, for Ferdinand, for Bright, Downsizing, and Father Figures, man. Hopefully y'all check those out. I got reviews coming for The Greatest Showman and for Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, as well as my 3 favorite fourth quarter movies of 2017, my top 10 favorite overall movies of the year, my most anticipated movies for next year, and a Blu-ray collection update, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.